Let's explore the graph of a rational function. Let's look at the rational function defined by this fraction. What is the graph of y equals f of x? First, what is the domain of f? To do this, we set the denominator equal to 0 and solve. This polynomial factors as x minus 9 times x plus 8. So we see that the two solutions are positive 9 and minus 8. So the domain of f is the set of all real numbers x such that x is neither minus 8 nor positive 9. What about vertical asymptotes? Are there any vertical asymptotes? To do this, we take our fraction and put it in lowest terms. Factor the bottom and top completely. They both factor here. And we see that there are no common factors. So in fact, the fraction was already in lowest terms. So we use this denominator, the lowest terms expression denominator, set it equal to 0 and solve for x, and we get the same solutions, positive 9 and minus 8. So we have vertical asymptotes at the vertical lines, x equals minus 8 and x equals positive 9. How about a horizontal asymptote? There may or may not be one. Let's look at the degree of the top versus the degree of the bottom. The degrees are the same, so there is a horizontal asymptote, and it's at the line y equals the ratio of the leading coefficients. Here are the leading terms, and the leading coefficients are both 1. 1 over 1. So it's the horizontal line y equals 1. How about x-intercepts? To do this, we take the fraction, set the numerator equal to 0, and solve. So we get positive 3 and minus 3. Check to see which, if any, are in the domain of f. They're both in the domain of f, so they're both x-intercepts. How about a y-intercept? A y-intercept, the y-intercept would be the point 0, comma f of 0, which exists as long as 0 is in the domain, which it is. So to find the y-coordinate f of 0, plug 0 into the formula, and we get out minus 9 over minus 72, which is the fraction 1/8. So the y-intercept is 0, comma 1/8. And finally, does the graph cross the horizontal asymptote? To do this, we set f of x equal to 1. 1 because the horizontal asymptote is at the line y equals 1. We set f of x equal to 1 and solve for x. So we're looking at x squared minus 9 over x squared minus x minus 72 equals 1. Solve this right here. We get x equals minus 63. We check. So it does. It crosses at the point. We have the point on the graph, minus 63, comma, positive 1. There's one more thing we will use to sketch the graph, and that is where the graph is above the x-axis and where it is below the x-axis. First of all, where is the function 0? So f of x equals 0 at x equals minus 3 and 3, and also f of x does not exist at x equals minus 8 and positive 9. So we break up the real number line at those 4 numbers, and we get 5 intervals, 5 open intervals. And we know that on each of these open intervals, the function is either all positive or all negative. So all we have to do is pick any number in the interval, alpha we'll call it, and then we look at the sign of the output, the sign of the number f of alpha. So here we could use minus 10, here minus 6, 0, 4, and 11. Here it helps to have the factored form of f of x, the completely factored form. So when we put in minus 10, for example, the 2 factors on the top are both negative numbers. The 2 factors on the bottom are both negative numbers. So we have 4 negatives up here, so the output is a positive number. And similarly, when you plug these in, you get out a negative next, then a positive, a negative, and then a positive. So now we're ready to graph. So let's first plot any x-intercepts. We had a y-intercept. We have the vertical asymptotes right here. X equals minus 8, and over here at x equals positive 9. The horizontal asymptote y equals 1. And we know that it crosses the horizontal asymptote exactly at this point, which is negative 63, comma 1. So we know that to the left of minus 8, the graph is above the y-axis, above the x-axis, excuse me, and it'll look like this. Then between negative 8 and negative 3, it's below the x-axis. Goes through this point. Then between negative 3 and 0, it's above the x-axis. Actually, between negative 3 and positive 3, it's above the x-axis. Then it's below the x-axis between x equals 3 and 9. and then it's above the x-axis, and it does not cross the horizontal asymptote again. So here's the graph of y equals f of x.